You wake up at 3 a.m., your eyes open. Your brain suddenly decides it's the perfect time to review every mistake you've made since 2009. You're tired, but your mind is running a marathon. Sound familiar? Most people think this is just stress, but there is a tiny hormone behind it. Its name is cortisol, and cortisol is not evil. Actually, without cortisol, you wouldn't even wake up in the morning. Cortisol is your body's natural alarm clock. In the morning, cortisol rises. It tells your brain, hey, time to wake up, let's survive today. But when stress becomes constant, this alarm clock gets completely confused. Instead of ringing in the morning, it rings at night, at 3 a.m., at 4 a.m., sometimes at the worst possible moment, like when you finally fall asleep. And here is where things get interesting. Many people try to lower stress with alcohol. A glass of wine, maybe two, it feels relaxing at first. But scientifically, alcohol actually increases nighttime cortisol later, so your brain wakes up again. Congratulations, you paid money to sabotage your sleep. Nature, however, has a different solution. Plants have been helping humans manage stress for thousands of years. Long before smartphones, long before emails, long before your boss discovered the reply all button. But here is the important question. Which herbs actually affect cortisol? Because not all relaxing teas do. Some herbs calm the brain, some help sleep. But only certain herbs influence the stress system itself. The system responsible for cortisol is called the HPA axis. That's the communication highway between your brain and your adrenal glands. When stress hits, the brain presses the panic button. The adrenal glands release cortisol. Short-term, useful. Long-term, disaster. High cortisol over time is linked to poor sleep, fatigue, belly fat, anxiety, and even weaker immunity. So the real question becomes, can herbal tea actually influence this stress system? The answer is yes, but only certain herbs have evidence. Let's start with one of the most studied herbs in the world, ashwagandha. This plant has been used for over 3,000 years in traditional medicine. Modern studies show it can reduce cortisol levels in people under chronic stress. Researchers have observed reductions of around 20 to 30% in some trials. Not bad for a plant. Ashwagandha works as an adaptogen. That means it doesn't sedate you. It helps your body adapt to stress. Think of it like a thermostat. If stress is too high, it helps bring it down. But here's something most people don't know. Ashwagandha tea exists, but it's not very popular. Why? Because honestly, it tastes like someone boiled a piece of wood, so most people use extracts instead. But there are other herbs that work beautifully as teas. One of them is lemon balm. Lemon balm is famous for calming the nervous system. It increases GABA activity in the brain. GABA is basically the brain's relax signal. When GABA rises, the brain slows down, stress drops, your thoughts stop racing, your brain finally stops acting like a browser with 47 tabs open. Lemon balm tea has also been studied for anxiety and sleep quality, and unlike some herbs, it actually tastes good, a rare and beautiful thing in herbal medicine. Now, here's another powerful herb, holy basil, also called the tulsi. Tulsi is another adaptogenic plant studied for stress regulation. Research suggests it may help balance cortisol responses during stressful situations. People using tulsi often report improved mood and better mental clarity, which is interesting, because when cortisol stays high for too long, your brain literally becomes foggy. You forget things, you lose focus, your brain feels like it's running on low battery mode. Tulsi helps stabilize that stress response, and it works well as tea. Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how some teas relax you immediately, but others make you sleepy? That's because herbs work in different ways. Chamomile is a perfect example. Chamomile doesn't directly lower cortisol strongly. Instead, it interacts with receptors in the brain that promote relaxation and sleep. In other words, chamomile tells your brain, it's okay, nothing is chasing us tonight, which is useful because your brain still behaves like we live in the Stone Age. It doesn't know the difference between a tiger and an email. Both trigger stress. Now, here's something fascinating. Temperature also matters. Warm drinks activate the parasympathetic nervous system. That's the rest and digest system. Your heart rate slows, your muscles relax, your brain gets the signal that the environment is safe. So sometimes it's not only the herb, it's the ritual, the moment, the pause. You stop scrolling, you sit down, you drink something warm. Your body finally understands the day is ending. Now, here's a question most people ask. How long does it take for herbs to affect stress hormones? The answer is not instantly. This is not a pharmaceutical drug. Some herbs work within minutes for relaxation, but adaptogenic effects on cortisol usually appear after days or weeks. Consistency matters. Drinking herbal tea once during a stressful day is nice, but drinking it daily is where the magic happens. And here is a simple evening combination many herbalists recommend: lemon balm, chamomile, and a small amount of tulsi. This blend targets three things: nervous system relaxation, sleep preparation, and stress balance. Think of it like a three-person team fighting stress. One calms the brain, one prepares sleep, one regulates stress hormones, much smarter than the 2 glasses of wine strategy. And let's be honest, wine never solved anyone's stress long-term. It just postponed it until tomorrow morning. Another important thing, caffeine plays a huge role in cortisol levels. Coffee increases cortisol naturally, especially in the morning, which is not necessarily bad. But if caffeine intake is high, cortisol stays elevated longer. So switching one afternoon coffee to herbal tea can make a bigger difference than people expect, especially if sleep is a problem. Now think about this. If stress hormones stay high every day, your body never fully enters recovery mode. And recovery is where healing happens. Better sleep, better mood, better focus, and ironically, better stress resistance. Your body becomes stronger when it actually gets time to rest, which is why simple habits matter. A daily herbal tea ritual might look small, but biologically, it signals safety to your nervous system, and the nervous system controls cortisol. So here is the real secret. It's not just the herb, it's the rhythm. Your brain loves predictable routines. When you drink calming tea every evening, your brain starts associating that moment with relaxation. After a few weeks, the body begins to relax even before the first sip. That's neuroscience and a little bit of herbal magic. So the next time stress hits, instead of reaching for alcohol or scrolling your phone until midnight, try something older than modern stress itself. A cup of herbal tea, your brain might finally get the message, no tiger tonight.